What's up, my brother?
What's up, dog? You making out today?
All right.
Kind of under the weather, dog. Excuse me for a second. Trying to get myself in performance mode.
All right. All right. What's up, big? Yeah, you don't feel good, though?
Nah, no, I look work early and everything. Man. I don't know what you got going on.
You say your nose running and everything?
I said I love work early and everything. Dog. I don't know that. I don't know what's going on, dog. They're trying to get me.
They're trying to get you down.
Yeah, dog. They're trying to get me, dog. Anyway, enough about me, man. What's good, man?
I'm cooling, brother. I'm cooling, man. I'm cooling. This busy as this busy.
Yeah, dog. Try I try so hard not to get sick, but I'm always getting sick. Man, I don't never get sick.
Try.
I felt today like, oh, man, trying to get me, dog. So I gotta get my herbs in, man. You know,
What you taking?
some hibiscus tea, hibiscus flower. Let me rephrase it.
Brandy Williams. What's up, Brandy Williams? What's up, James? Salute, my brother.
I can't see nobody.
I said, though. Where is my
What's up, James?
back? Hold up. Hold up.
Hey, Brandy. Hey, James. I Cal. I see the Cal to check there. Why you afraid? I thought she was one boy. That boy locked up again.
Look. What's up, little Kevin? What's up,
That
nephew?
boy late, dog.
What's up, Fred?
That
Fred,
boy
right
afraid late.
time,
Man,
boy.
I'm not late, bro. I'm here so I don't get fined.
That nigga Fred was locked up. Fred was locked up in a police subdivision inside of Desire, on the first floor.
I've been there. I've been there, dog.
Nigga, make sure y'all turn everything off. Don't have no. Make sure your fucking rats ain't piss on the cotton. Make sure you on the water running. Cause Earl hear everything. Earl hear you thinking, you ain't mistaken. What you thinking about? Bitch, over there all that loud thinking. Ain't nobody thinking about nothing. Don't be doing no sipping. Don't be doing no ice shaking. Don't be doing none of that. Just come in and be quiet like you're in third grade.
How you know
Oh,
how you know they was quiet in the third grade special class? You was in a special ed third
yeah.
grade class?
I was Miss Webb class, I think. Miss Webb, somebody class at Carver Elementary. Me and Moulton, me and Elvis.
Culver Elementary?
And Moulton, Elvis. I
See,
went
I
to
told
Elvis. I
You
don't
do
remember.
this. What's up, Lee? What's up, Keith Gibson?
I'm,
What's happening with it, dog? What's up, Keith
I'm
Wine?
naming, I'm naming a new school.
Say, dog. Did you say Colbert Elementary?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's a new school we coming out with. That's a new school we coming out with. Mind y'all business. I'm telling you that.
Did you say Colbert Elementary? Oh, you stupid, dog. You stupid, dog.
New school, yeah. Yeah, now I'm feeling kind of under the weather. You know, I got my. There ain't nothing in this cup but tea. Ain't nothing else. I swear on everything I love. Tea.
Hey, bro. You gotta get
Herbs and flowers, dog. Well, I'm drinking on herbs and flowers.
up, dog. What's up? What's
He,
that? Fred, how was
he,
your day, my brother?
man, I don't work, bro. I'm blessed, bro. What you got in that cup, dog?
Right.
Well, Kel said that was tea, dog.
No, I ain't talking about Kel cup. He already said
I
what
can
was in
show
his
you.
cup.
I can show you in this cup, dog. Number T, dog.
Just coffee. That's about it. Just coffee.
Now we know good and damn well the hotel got coffee cups. Don't have no coffee in the rooms. There
See,
ain't no
bro.
damn coffee in that cup.
Coffee, dog. That's coffee, my brother. That's all it
That boy don't use a Kiro machine. You put a one cup in there, put no water in the back, press the button, it'll be a brew itself. He's not doing all that.
is. Like I
Who
said,
in the building, man?
that's a shout out, man. What's up, Dre? I saw Dre just jumped in the building. What's up, Dre?
What up, Fee?
What's up, Brina? I see
Whoa.
Brina.
What's up, Brina? What's happening with it?
James?
Oh,
Man, James, you got to get in touch with one of us, bro. ASAP, bro.
man, James say that every weekend. And then
Um,
Hold on.
Yes,
Who else
sir.
in the building? Who else in the building?
Come on in. What time it is?
Oh,
Oh,
today
8:03. I got 2 more minutes. That's the landlord knocking on the door. His rent money. Huh?
no man. I'm trying to.
Boy, like, he got spooked. Oh shit, I ain't got that money. That boy knocking on the door already.
Oh no, I ain't worrying about that. I ain't worrying about that, dog.
Oh, I'm talking about the not disturb on, dog, because if not, my phone gonna start ringing. I know it is.
I don't know why you always supposed to do that from the jump, bro.
Yeah, you
You
right,
supposed to do
dog. I
that from
told
the
you, dog, I'm
jump.
under the weather, bro. give me a pass at least. I'm at work. You know, I could have called off sick. Could use a sick day. Nah, I decided to still come in here, hang out with y'all, not feeling good, but it's all great. I leave work early and everything.
Hey, bro. Glad you're here. I'm glad you called in. You heard me?
Right, bro. You know,
Oh, I know
could have
that.
you could have used one of your sick days, bro. You know.
Oh, Dr. Michael O in
Shit, I work.
the building, yo. What's up, Dr.
What?
Michael
What's up,
O?
Dr. Mike?
Dr. Michael O in the building. Who else? Y'all been hollering at everybody?
Dr. Mike, yeah. Michael Owens, all you gonna get? I'm not trying to pronounce that boy's
Dre,
name and
I'm
have
off
me
the
in there with a
Dre
prescription.
say I'm off the Christmas list. No, Dre, don't do me that. No, Dre, how you doing today, Dre? You doing all right? I miss you, Dre. Since I've been out, I miss you. You know, you know.
I can't be on the. I'm Santa Claus, so you can't take me off the list.
Maybe it's I'm
Who
Santa.
else? What's up, Breen?
What time is it, dog? That time? Everybody, come on in. Come on in.
Yeah,
Everybody, come on
it's
in.
almost that time, man. Y'all like the show. Y'all like the show. Y'all like the show. We
Like
appreciate
and
all
share.
y'all support too. All the support and love we get, we really appreciate it.
Everybody like your shit, man. We
Everybody who
appreciate
tune
that,
in
man.
every week,
Wait so much, man.
come join
I
us
don't know
in here.
why.
We appreciate all that.
You can't phone your Kevin and Earl for nothing. You ain't do Fred nothing.
I
Hey, what
don't,
happened? Why my name getting something?
man,
Oh,
Don't
what
worry.
y'all did,
Don't
bro?
worry about
What
it.
y'all did? I'm off the Christmas list, bro.
say
Rich
though.
says y'all fault.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't do that though.
Don't worry
My
about it.
name always
Don't worry
innocent.
about it. We'll talk about that one, yeah?
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Like I say,
Drake,
dog. They
on
kept
my end, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm back on the list.
said, dog. I don't know what happened, dog. I get off and on the list, dog.
That's cool.
Say, bro, but they kept you busy at Susan Water Board today, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's up,
Yes, sir,
though. That's
bro.
what's up, though. Hey, man. It's 8:06 y'all time, man. I know Kevin, you up under the weather. You understand? I appreciate you coming to work, so you don't get
Yeah,
fined.
no, you know.
So you can go ahead
Man,
on and get
listen,
started, my
it's
brother.
everything. It's everything. The grace of God, me call you, say, boy, I ain't coming in today, boy. I'm like,
Say,
hell no, dog. I need one of white man holidays. I ain't coming in today.
don't do that, dog.
All right, man. Like I said, I'm under the weather. Y'all excuse me, but I'm still here for y'all because I love my fans and I love my panel. So I'm right here doing this under the weather with my tea. It's enough of tea. Anyways, dog, let's get the show started. I got some things I got to talk about that I don't understand what these drugs are doing to these young men these days, dog. So I'm at Walmart in my third job. So I did say my third job because I got self-checking myself out. I want a W-2 form for Walmart. I'm telling you. So anyways, I'm a,
I just thought about what you
every time I
said.
scan an item, I want to get paid. So I'm at a self-checkout minding my own business, trying to get my little groceries, dog. So black dude coming to me and say, dog, you want to buy some headphones? Like, what? I look, I got some headphones. You want to buy some headphones? So my initial thought was, I'm gonna ignore this dude and go on my business, right? So no, me being Kel, the comedian, I had to get some jokes out this thing. I said, dog, you inside the store trying to send me some stolen headphones at self-checkout. I don't want $20 for them, dog. So you want me to give you 20 and want me to steal them and do your job. Man, you're crazy. He said, man, well, give me $10 then. I said, hold on. You missing the whole point, dog. You inside of Walmart and self checkout trying to send me some headphones. I know you just got them on the back shelf. You never left out the store with them.
So you let
Nigga
you
tell
steal
me,
them.
that's what's wrong with black people these days. Don't never help nobody out. I said, dog, you want me to do your job, give you my money, and me go to jail for you. Are you crazy?
Sister.
I look behind that boy. Look behind that boy. Yeah, the boy some weed rolled up. You got nerve to tell me, man, God bless you. I said, God did bless you with some common sense. Because your dumb man don't have no common sense. Nigga said, let's give me $10 for him then. Oh, you still listen to part. We inside of Walmart. You just throw this on the back lot and try to make me buy it and steal it for you. I'm paying you to do two jobs. What's wrong with you,
Dog, where you run into these
dog?
people at,
Nah,
dog?
I don't understand, man. I got to start a corner store, start a Walmart, and start talking about crack keys. I'm telling y'all. They out to get me, dog. I'm telling you. They out to get me, bro.
Man, you be
I
having
don't know,
problems
bro.
at
Like,
Walmart, dog. You stay with a problem at
bro, if I
Walmart.
was me being me, I would let it ride. I said, I gotta get some out of this joke. This dude trying to send me headphones inside the store. He could at least go into the door and say, here, I would just put it on by the door and say, here, there you go, buy them. I said, he doing me to steal them for him, pay him for me stealing them, and still give him $20. No,
Hey,
no, these drugs killing us, dog. All these drugs, dog.
say, dog.
All right, man. Let's get this show started. This gonna be a great show tonight. I feel it.
Hey, man. Like I said, though, I look forward to these jokes every week. I ain't gonna lie. I have long weeks. So every time I hear these jokes, though, it be refreshing to me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all
You be
already
real
know.
stories, dog.
Where's Fred?
Oh, yeah, he got to the trash out. It's
Like I
Wednesday.
said. Look,
You got
let's start the show, man. Y'all already know, man. That's Kev the comedian. That's Free 504 walking back to the phone. And I'm E-Guy the creator. And what's the name of the show?
Oh, love
All
over here.
Love Over Here.
all over here.
Yeah, I held it up for you. Yeah. I could
I
have
made,
played without you.
I
I
made
would
it
have
back,
held it
bro.
up
I
for
made
you.
it back. I made it back, bro.
He back
Yeah.
there shadow boxing. Boxing
Yeah.
with his own shadow. Everybody see you back there in the shadow.
Hey,
Got
man.
that 55 light bulb in the lamp.
Hey, man. Look, say, bro. Last week was a real dope show.
Yep.
Last week's show was so dope to where it was overwhelming with calls, with text message, the inbox. I mean, look, y'all show so much love, man, and y'all want us to continue the show, but y'all gotta understand, right? It was a 2 hour show. We didn't plan for it to be 2 hours. It was just good conversation and it was rolling. You understand? So we really appreciate it, and just like y'all requested, shit, we gonna keep it rolling, man. We gonna do a part two to this, cause honestly, having a conversation with Kevin and Ryan last week, it really was eye opening for some of us parents,
Right.
right? Each time we had these conversations, we able to build on it. We're able to build on it with our families. Not only help the person that we talking to. You know, that's the purpose of this show, so we can build and grow together. I mean, dog, the calls that I was getting, it was like I said, that 12-year-old age is more critical than we think. Because the calls I
Right.
was getting was telling me, Earl, there's more kids out here than you think at 12 years old, but they're younger than that. You know, so she was like, they're running in packs and they're real young. And it led by 16, 17-year-old boys. So like all these are kids. So she was like,
Right.
they're getting into way more than you think. It's like these kids, like Fred was saying last week, they're a little sharper. You know what I mean? Growing up just with the technology, like Kevin was saying, the technology, they just YouTube and internet to that, to where they did, like I said, they really believe they can do everything they see. Everything they
Right.
see, they really believe they can do this. No matter if it's crime, no matter what it is, right? So I figured let's have that conversation again but let's expound on it when we bring on LaKevin them later on. But I wanted to ask y'all before we bring them on, what did you learn from last show that helped you within, like I said, parenting, or do you have more questions?
I have more questions, but also I realized that the communication gap is wider than I thought it was. You know, and I didn't think that they thought we really didn't pay attention to them.
Right.
Like Kev was explaining. That's one of the things I got out of it. So I had a talk with my little niece today about something she did, and it brought me to what Kev said about the communication part. And I had to use that with what I was talking to her about. And I talked to her about love. You know what I mean? You got to love yourself to be able to feel love from other people. You know what I mean? What you give out is what you get. It's one of the things I explained to her. And a lot of these kids, man, they around a lot of negativity. They around a lot of negative people. They don't have too many positive people in their life, so they acting out, like you say, on what they see. So a lot of things I won't learn today, and I want to ask some questions about how can we bridge that gap. Me, that's what I want to know. Things we can do on our platform, what we can do on our platform, on our part to bridge that gap. And I want to learn. I want to get that from them. You know, I want some ideas from them.
What about you, Kev? Did you learn anything from last week, or do you have more questions this week?
I got questions. I got a lot of questions. I learned also, but I learned the fact that growing up, growing up with our grandparents versus the grandparents these days is different. And also learned that it's okay to be disciplined and hard on your kid, but don't be too hard to where they're afraid of you. Like Lil Ryan said, he was afraid to go to his parents because they ran him off so much. That's things that we don't think about. We got ran off out the kitchen ourselves when we was kids. You know, you come in there sit with our sisters or sit with some grown ups, you get ran out the kitchen. But the
Mm-hmm.
way they look at it, them get ran off at a young age, meaning they can't talk to nobody at all no more. They feel every adult
Mm-hmm.
is against them. That's how I look at it. And so I want to find out exactly, like Fred said, what could we do as this panel to try to help the youth to get back to that trust with grown ups and older people? It gotta be a family member. It could just be somebody that's wiser than that person he may want to step to and talk to.
Right.
But by him being at a young age early on in his life, he done ran away from the kitchen and get pushed away from the conversations, he afraid. Even as a grown man, you're afraid to talk to another grown person. It is saddening that, and I want to understand this. I see this a lot. We're afraid to speak to our own people. I see youngsters out here in the streets when I speak to the elderly. And some elder people won't speak to the youngsters because they're afraid to speak to them. They might try to do them something. And we got to stop doing that. We got to learn. Like I say, I always say a village raises a kid, a village raises a child. When that village is broken, who raises who?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's all I want to talk about when they come on. Trying to find out
Mm-hmm.
where these 12-year-olds getting these ideas. I know internet is one of the ways to get these ideas, but there's got to be somebody else that's forcing this, that's putting these ideas in their head besides this internet.
It's not just the internet. It's I hate to say it, man. Like the music, if you ain't no strong-minded person, individual, you don't consider yourself a leader. You can be influenced by other things like music. Unfortunately, some people don't know how to separate the music from reality. You know what I
Real life
mean? They
situations.
see what they see,
Right.
they hear what they hear, and they won't act that out on top of seeing things being acted out on social media. You know, they talk about you see how youngsters brag on the internet about them jacking the rapper chain. You see what I'm saying? Took the
Right.
chain, took the chain. So when they see rappers or whatever, some people be wanting to act that shit out. And unfortunately, we
Right.
get murder rappers because situations like that. That's what people won't see. Not people. Excuse me. Let me take that back. That's not what people want to see. You know, that's what they want to do. They want to. They want to act out what they see. Like Earl said, man. Like I don't know, man.
Right.
We gotta be on these kids more than what we are. We gotta start giving out more information than what they were receiving.
Right.
You know? And thanks to our panel, we're gonna try to get that information to them.
Let me ask y'all a question right quick. Do you think today's music is worse than the music we grew up on?
In a certain aspect, I'm gonna say in a certain aspect it is because I remember people laughed at Will Smith for not cursing, but he sold more songs and more records than some of the average rappers. Back in the days, we had Public Enemy that was speaking on positive things. We had a lot of positive rappers back then too, but it wasn't as flashy as they are now. You know, you might have a couple of gold chains running around, a couple of nice cars, but the flashiness versus back then versus now is nowhere near it. You know, you may see LL Cool J with one big old rope chain on. That's probably all you gonna see. But these little guys, these days got the mouth full of diamonds. They got the diamonds. They got 10 chains, 30 chains on their neck like they Mr. T. But I think is the influence is like Kevin said, everything will take now. Everything is being recorded. So you see me living like this, that's how you want to live. You see what I'm saying?
Now, the thing that's separated from me is the direct beef on wax that then took it to another level. It used to be we had to really listen to words, or we had to cipher through who somebody was talking about. I would have never knew Kel was talking about Earl in the rap unless I really, really knew. But now I'm gonna kill Earl when I see Earl. I kill Earl brother, and we smoking them in a blunt, and you take it to another level where it's more personal than what it was back in the days. When we were listening to it, I ain't gonna say when we were listening to it because I still listen to rap, but the difference is it was just on wax. It wasn't no I'm gonna kill you when I see you. You know what I mean? I already killed your people, and they acting the scenes out in their music. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to some of these young rappers and you listen to the lyrics and then you look up the beef, you can put two and two together exactly what happened. Like I done show Earl a song where a young guy was talking about a guy in the song and how they caught him coming from work. And I showed Earl the exact song in his exact event where they caught the young brother coming from work. And they rapping it in a song. Like they too direct with it, bro. And that's the difference for me. I don't know, cause I can listen to rap music and separate it from what I do in my life. You know what I mean? And a lot of these little kids don't do that. So when you have the direct, and these kids know exactly what happened, and they already influenced by rap music and rappers, period, they want to act like the rappers, bro. I ain't saying that's the direct cause of young kids acting out, but when you have direct beef on wax like that, and they know that people killing each other, and that's what they want to do. Like, in all honesty, man, if you ever get a chance to talk to any young rapper in this city, and you ask them, man, you listen to such and such? First thing they're gonna tell you, man, he ain't living that. I don't listen to that shit. Excuse my language, but that's what they'll tell you. He ain't living that. I don't listen to that. So I don't know, man. I think music played a big part in it.
So our era of UNLV, Big Boy Records, Cash Money first starting out, was they really socializing like violence at that time, or they just rapping what they rapped? See the difference. Like Fred said, these guys rapping about violent things that they actually doing out here. actually been done. Well, the UNL, we had UNLV, and we had all the rappers from Uptown, stuff like that, but they wasn't really talking about things that was incriminating each other or incriminating themselves, or even put themselves in a situation where somebody got killed and they rapped about it. If they did, you didn't really know what they were talking about, like Fred was saying.
Right. Jonathan Jordana said something in the comments, and she made a valid point. She said that I don't think the music was no better. We had Juvenile, cause I'm saying that they were saying the exact same thing. That's true. Juvenile, UNLV, they was talking a little direct in their music. Yeah, they was, but I don't think they was talking about the direct killing of, like, I killed him on the corner, I did this, and putting themselves in the feds way. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it was too direct like that. That's the difference I'm talking about. And I think it had a bad influence on a lot of kids because they really live in GTA out here, man.
That was gonna be, excuse me, and that was gonna be my next question, right? All right, we can't just pinpoint it and say it's one thing. And I want to ask these questions because I know we have Kevin and we have the other fellas on that won't come on. We have them listening, and pretty much is to get the mind right for the conversation. So
Right,
you got to think about it, right? We can't pinpoint it to one thing, but we know it's a culmination of a lot of things that's happening to us that make us
right,
going into different directions. So just with the video games itself, all right, just with the kids that's doing things in the video game, that's what I was leading to when I saying they doing these things and they really believe they can accomplish it. Like, they really believe it. So they go out here, think about it, bro. You 9, 10, 11, 12, and you really out here robbing somebody like you doing on the video game. Like, think about
right,
that. You really snatching the out the car like you do on a video game. We can't say it don't have no effect, but I can't say it's 100% of effect with everything that's
right.
going on, right? Because at the end of the day, it's up to the individual. So I'm not gonna say, oh, we should ban this, we should ban that, but I just say a lot of things that our kids watch and do, we need to be paying attention to it because, like I said,
Right.
it's guiding their life in a direction. It's a challenge to them, but it's life changing. That
Well, yeah,
challenge.
and also,
Go ahead.
yeah. Like you said about the video game, y'all remember when Grand Theft Auto first came out, it wasn't that violent. It wasn't the way it is now. But as it kept on coming out, kept on seeing what was more attractive to the young mind. It's to put in a video game, the strip clubs, the this, the that. You go to the strip club and all. They start putting this in a video game. So they know what it takes to get you attracted to this video game. They think about sales. They're not thinking about the harm they causing to these youngsters that's playing these video games. So you 12 years old, you tell your mom about a song you heard on Grand Theft Auto. She's like, "We heard that song at? Or was in a strip club on Grand Theft Auto?"
Right.
So that you like. So that's what I mean by the video games have always been there. It's
Right.
just the material that they put inside the video games that have gotten to another level to whereas now, you said, oh, you got a 12-year-old child at the house. He can't go outside. He can't go do nothing. But he go in that video game, he's outside to him. To his mindset, I'm outside. I'm at the club. I'm throwing money. I'm at the strip club. I got a Ferrari. I got me a vet. Whoever boy got a new car, I'm going to check. I'm going to take his car because I don't want my car no more. I'm gonna leave my car inside the road, jack his shit. I'm gonna ride around this shit. But that's how they're thinking.
Right.
They're physically not outside, but they're mentally outside
Right.
on that video game. So everything that they're doing in that video game is getting a mindset of this how it would be if I was outside. I'd be doing this right here.
Right. And the reason, and that bring in, not to bring it back to the music, and the reason why I say the music more influence on kids now back then when it was because of the social media and things like Grand Theft Auto. Like, so when Soulja Slim them was rapping about all that, we didn't have social media. Well, a vast variety of young kids had access to it.
Right.
These days, the music is more accessible to the masses. So you have more kids influenced by rappers than what it was back in the days. So when you see things like drill music now influenced, like, not saying that rap music is the worst thing, because I love rap music, but the how the access to the social media is way bigger than the access to what we had as young kids listening to rap music. That's why I say the impact is bigger. It's not that the music is any different. It's just the access to it is way more easier than we had to go buy CDs. You see what I'm saying? They can just click their phone. Even at 5, 6 years old, if you ain't paying attention, they can click their phone and hear the music. And then they seeing these things acting out, and then you can also come and see a murder on your phone. Also, a real murder. Let's act like we don't be seeing these on our phones. The music influence it more. You see what I'm saying? So the games influence it more. The music influence it more. The things they see and pull up on the phones influence them more than usual. That's why they more advanced. My grandkids can operate a cell phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know what they see. My grandson corrects me. I never thought grandkids that age, he not even 5, he will correct you. They more smarter now. They're more intelligent than what our kids was coming up when we didn't have the social media. And that's why I wanted to say that, because I don't want people to think I'm just printing rap music. It's the different times, more access to the music for us young kids to be influenced by it more. That's the difference for me.
What you say, Kevin?
We had the same kind of rap growing up, but we didn't do the same things that they're doing today. We had gangster rappers. We had local rappers that rapped about things that they actually was doing.
Yeah.
But we wasn't influenced by them. We wasn't glorified by them. We knew these rappers personally. They're probably out here doing the things they talked about, but we wasn't glorified by it like these kids are now. I think it's more of the out of state rappers that glorify these kids. Like, man, he got all that. He got this. He got that. That's nothing why it's LeKevin new. LeKevin, you're in the rap game. What is your outlook on these new rappers versus what you grew up on, these old rappers?
LeKevin on here? Let me see.
He was.
He was on here. Cause when he come back on here, we're gonna bring LeKevin on so we can get these questions started. Like I said, I just wanted to preface the conversation just to get them ready for it. But like I said, I have these questions because I would like to know, are these things really influencing y'all? We parents.
All right.
You ready, LeKevin?
LeKevin back
All
on
right.
there.
All right. Hold up. Send me a request, nephew.
I just was listening to Styles P before I came on here.
Send me a request, LeKevin.
Style, P, Freeway, and them. We listen to Free. I mean, one time earlier, we was a big Free fan.
Yeah.
We wasn't influenced by what he was saying. We just intrigued by what he was saying. It wasn't like we gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and do like Freedom did. I'm going to do like B&C what I'm doing.
To me, it was just the art of it, right? To me, it was the art of the rap in the style. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own style, their own flow. So, to me, that's what it really was, man. Just the art of it. So, like, Nas is my favorite rapper. You know what I mean?
Right.
And don't get me wrong. I like a lot of these young rappers, bro. I like a lot of them.
Nephew.
What's up, Nep? What's good?
Wow. What's happening? What's up? I see you got Ryan with you, huh? What's up, my brother?
What's happening, Ryan?
I see you.
What's happening, Ryan?
What's up, nephew?
How y'all doing?
Man.
Hold up. wait, because I want to get you ready. You know what I mean? Everybody, this Kevin Duplexis, man, this little Kevin, and we got Ryan right there with him. These the two guys we had on last week, man, and it was, like I said, really answering a lot of questions that we had, and it was so overwhelming with just the appreciation of that show, to where we had to bring them back. We had to bring them back, and like I said, to continue the conversation, just to see how we continue to grow. You understand what I'm saying? So my first question, Kevin, is do the music, right, really influence these kids to really go out and do it? Like the Grand Theft Auto, video games, and the drill music. You know what I mean? It's like, is it that influential? Is it that, you know what I mean? Like, is it that serious to where you gotta do it?
It's like, it go back to whatever you're surrounded by. Some people play games and just play games. You know what I'm saying? Some people watch movies and just watch movies. Some people do it and be really in tune into it. Like you get somebody that watched the same movie 100 times, knew them word from word. It's like a certain feeling they got with that character. Like, they hit it on the nose with that one. Same with games. You might got a child that plays sports all day. When I played sports, I bought nothing but Madden games. You know, anything dealing with sports, that was in my game collection. That's what I was playing. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped doing sports, I stopped buying Madden. You know what I'm saying? I got into rap. I wanted to find Def Jam Vendetta. You know what I'm saying? It's like, some people already be wanting to do that. They just don't be known. You know, they might glorify somebody in their life like that, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? It take like, you got to have a strong mind to see what they're going to influence you. I could play Grand Theft Auto all day. I ain't about to go spin. You know what I'm saying? Because playing the game and really spinning, two different feelings. You turn that game off and go to bed. You come inside from spinning. Every siren you hear, you think they about to kick in the door. Oh, this going on for days. I don't even want to play the game no more. I've been watching cartoons all week, trying to clear my mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mind thing. It's like, hey, why you ever here watching cartoons? Boy, y'all don't even know. I need to watch these cartoons because it's going down outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it all depends how that person is tuned in it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might like Shada the most, but like Mad Max, like, that's my favorite person on that movie. I like how he be writing the blood on the wall.
Right.
He didn't even care about the main character. He like the killer. Like, yeah, I like when he come on. You can be in shit for anything, man. You can watch church all day and won't be a pastor. You know what I'm saying? It's just about what they got in the world already. It's too late for us to really understand that we've been programmed with anything.
So you know what you really just said? It was the parents' fault for buying the games. So it sounds like it was the parent. I mean, we bought the game for you.
Fault. If you look at it like that, could be the parents' fault, but it also could just be living life. It's like, man, I want my child to play that. It's straight him. I don't think my child really like that. You know, he good, got a good head. I raised him right. But as a child get older, they have their own decisions. Right. You know, their own choices. Like, man, my mom a bastard, but I think I'm a Jehovah. Now you like, I gotta let them, you know, find out for themselves. They gotta see that the fire really burn. Cause they got their own mind. They thinking different. They thinking with their own mind. I don't care if you can call your phone and ask questions. They gonna ask somebody around, say something. What you think? You think this gun right here took 50 bullets? I ain't calling my daddy.
Right. So for some,
choices.
Yeah, it's about what you know.
So for someone,
bump around. That's all it be like.
Gotta tell you.
If I'm a nerd in school and I'm all about books and video games and I get around a wrong crowd, peer pressure is a mud. Cause nowadays people don't keep it real with you. They show you the real that's in the video games. When you go out there and spin on the police pull up, they try to take you to jail, either kill you. That's the real level. Just like in the game. You might play Call of Duty, but you die. But the thing is, in real life, you don't come back. You don't get to respawn like how you respawn on that game. That's what they don't get in their mind.
Yeah. They got a lot of niggas go to war because of the game.
Right.
Because of the game.
Right now, my partners in war right now. They see war is like the game. Them niggas be sending drones from the hotel, man. Like, now it's like a real game in real life. I'm like, son, You killed niggas, but you never saw them. They say I killed niggas, but I never been there to see a nigga die. I let the bomb go. Flew. I sent a drone over there. From a controller, brother. The controller looked just like a 360 controller.
What the hell is it?
I promise you.
Question, look here. My little nephew, right? He know all the guns from playing GTA, right? He know, from playing on the video games. He can tell you about any gun. I don't think he ever shot a gun, but he can tell you about any gun, right? Do you think a game like GTA can teach him how to maneuver in the streets as far as during crimes and committing crimes? Without having to,
it can show you like how to do, like you gonna commit a crime, but it's like this. Niggas know how hard the missions is on Grand Theft Auto. Niggas be dying.
Right.
You gotta keep on trying to beat this mission. It ain't nothing. It's like, so in real life, it's like, oh, I can't.
Different possibilities.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like this too. It's all fun and games, and niggas start going to jail and niggas start dying in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, all your partners be thugging until you get that one partner go to jail. You like, that nigga came back home different. Boy, jail broke him. He moved different, boy. See, we ain't never been to jail yet. We still robbing broad day. Give it up. And see, when you go sit down, you come back as a man. Jail really make you a man too. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas might come back looking like a mud or something because he ain't surviving now. He couldn't really get right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all. I think it ought to be dependent. Like, see how you know them guns? It still could be a positive thing. Like, yeah, the game taught you all them guns and all that. Woo. You could go ahead and be a gun instructor. You could learn how to break guns down, build guns, sell them, and whatever. It still got some, you know, even though it's bad, it still got some positive in it if you just direct them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because you might want to be a cop, but you play as a cop all day on Grand Theft Auto because you really think you can do that in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's just about letting them know, like, if you do this, there's a consequence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at, like, you know, then you got to look at life, man. It's hard to really pay attention what's real and what's fake. You know what I'm saying? Till you jammed up too much.
Right. You just said something, right? You just said jail can make you a man, right?
Yeah.
But, so if jail can make you a man, consequences to a young kid from committing crime, he would never think of consequences. Because if jail is the epitome of a man, we're going to continue these processes of committing crime. If being a man in jail is the ultimate goal, because you got a lot of that. Because a lot of brothers feel like at one time, even when I was young, going to jail and having the conviction, you felt like you was validated as a street nigga. I don't want to use them terms because I'm trying to get away from using that, but you was validated as a street nigga. So being a man in jail, right? If that's the mindset of being a man, we would never worry about consequences. You know, right?
That's how they be until they, you know, till they run across it. But it's like this, like, I can honestly say this, man. If people, like, you know, we gonna say the streets where we dealing with the young coming up. If they have more gangsters or more OGs or big brothers or whatever to let them know, like, it ain't cool. I don't care how many times you telling me you've been to jail.
Right.
I'd rather hear how many times, because you lost all them times, brother. You lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to jail 20 times, nigga. 20 times you lost. In reality, I really don't want to be wrong with you. You a vulnerable cause. You get caught, you ratting on all us.
Right.
We ain't got no jacket. That's like round with a nigga. You get put on nigga like, say, Donnie, you take that gun charge. You like, hold up, what? I'm trying to go to play. Boy, I'm in college, boy. Nigga, you shouldn't have gotten that call.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have gotten that call. Just because that nigga, that might be your big cousin or whatever. He popping, got that bread and everything. He should have told y'all to dump. Say, look, cuz, I know you want to ride with me, but it's called hot. You hear me? Like,
right.
They don't never tell a nigga that. Nigga get caught, nigga be like, you know, oh, yeah, nigga, you stupid, you should know. Man, let them know, man, don't go to jail, brother. Stop, don't go to jail a million times, nigga, because you a vulnerable cause, a rat on the nigga.
Right.
You know?
I done seen for that man thing, our respect level be different. You see what I'm saying? And I can give you an example, man. I done seen with my own eyes brothers go to jail, do time, right? I done seen brothers go to college. They come home the same time. The respect level for the dude who did the time is here. Dude, respect level for the dude who just did 4 years.
Keep the time, like,
It's down
yeah,
here.
nigga beat them. You be like, how you beat it, man?
We taking them shopping. We taking them shopping. Somebody buying them cars. You know, they giving them a party. The dude who just came home from college and got a degree, nobody telling them nothing. So that's why I say the jail is the epitome of a man in our society we hit.
Yeah, cause jail take away everything
You
from
see what I'm saying? Like you can
They
become a
got this show, this documentary just dropped on Netflix, boys, about the people that been convicted for crimes they didn't do. Oh my Lord, you
Right.
play that in class, it's over. Niggas saying they went to jail for years, but things they ain't do. Face the death penalty, man had a dude on there 3 days away from getting a death penalty, man. He had it already. He was 3 days away from getting injected. And they found out that man DNA was cleared with and everything. He would never even out.
right.
He been telling that for 29 years. So it's like seeing a lot of them stories back to back on that. I'm like, dang, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Nigga caught a murder charge from going to take the trash out of his pajamas at night. He been gone 29 years. I'm like, we always take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? Go check our mailbox when we want to. It could happen, man.
Yeah, it can happen. That's a whole nother problem we have of
That's another problem. See, that's what I want to talk
our
about.
people being falsely accused. You see what I'm saying?
My,
We got a lot of people falsely accused of doing a lot of time.
Even the amount of money you give a nigga, stop. Even the amount of money you give a person after just, doing that, it still don't bring back, man.
Right.
In my mind, coming home, still thinking about those teenager days. Man, everybody else like, boy, that girl, man, what's up with my little spooky? She like, boy, that girl married and everything, boy, that girl be in Hawaii. But your mind just stopped because time kept going. But you was in that mud thinking about, boy, we old now.
Right.
Man, that was the cloud up. Boy, that cloud goes down, boy.
I got a question for you, Lil Kevin. By you being a young parent, right? So it's like you're not too young and you're not too old. You're kind of like right there in the middle. What different in parenting that you do with your kid versus the way your parents did you, bringing you up, knowing how things are right now, thinking about preventive measures. You're thinking about preventive measures now. You're thinking about what you don't want. What you do different.
I try to show them that I'm always learning. You know what I'm saying? No matter how old you get, I'm always learning. I'm always showing them that I'm learning. Like even I'm teaching myself. You know, they ask a lot of questions. I try to make sure that I can answer them to the best of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things I do stand tall on it. Like I ain't never ran across this yet, but this is like what I think about. Like if I done been in school and they come home with homework, I don't never want to feel like I can't help. Or I don't never want them to know I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I show you don't know it, you like, dang, nigga, you don't even know.
Right.
And I'm all, like this. I always just try to be a part of it, and see where they flaws at. But I ain't lying. When I do homework with my kids, I see struggle at because I was struggling now. So it ain't no just brushing them off like, man, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. I'm like, this is why you can't do it. I got a trick for that. Bing, bing, bow, bow, bow. Man, they got people that don't even help themselves their homework, telling them you're gonna get it done at school. And because they don't know the homework. I just ran across this, with a, I let my white partner, whatever, help my son with his homework. My son in 2nd grade. He ain't know the homework. It's 2nd grade work.
Wow.
I got a question for Ryan, bro. Ryan, last week we discussing communication, right? And you mentioned something about communicating with your parents, right?
Yes,
what's the easiest way us as parents we can bridge that gap and be more open to listening to our kids, even when we sitting down amongst other adults and they walk into that room. What can we do to not just brush them off, but pay attention and recognize the things that the signs that showing that they really need to talk to us?
I'm gonna say before they you interact with like people around you, give them as much time as possible,
Right.
as much time as you can, because that's all we only get one set of you. Anybody in their mama could teach us something out in the street.
Mm-hmm.
But just the parents alone, they give too much time away to like to their job, to their 9 to 5. Like when you done with your 9 to 5, you go do what you want to do, to relax and ease your mind. You forget that you got a family at home.
Right.
Some people, I ain't saying all, no. I'm just saying some.
Right.
I'm just saying some.
Right.
Money, that power. You need that money.
Mm-hmm.
But money can't raise your kids. Money can't raise your kids. You need time. Only time can. Time can. So it's like the thing I see that I see for like well, I can't even say that because I see a lot of people with their parents be the ones that be causing the most confusion.
And be tearing me up. Like you come up in the household with your mama and
your
daddy.
daddy. You feel me? Versus the one who don't come up without like their daddy or both.
Right.
You come up with your mama and daddy. Your mama and your daddy take care of you and your siblings.
But that go to show
You had kids.
and time.
You don't even want to take care of your kids. I'm like, partner, you come up with both of them people, boy.
Communication and time, though. Because they could be there. Two people could be there.
It's like we still verging off somewhere. Like I ain't doing that. Oh, my mom and my daddy worked all the time.
Yeah, they come home. Oh, go in your room. Go, go outside. Go play. I'm trying to relax my mind. Time. Time. And when somebody else around, like I wouldn't say always say it all depends on the age. All right. So say for instance like what was it, 10, 12, you move around.
Yeah, I start paying attention to how quiet it is.
Yeah, because certain kids learn different.
Yeah, how quiet and shy they be or how they approach things as a child. You know what I'm saying? That's what I pay attention to a lot. Like if you know your child like kind of like he ain't really no people person, break them out there. Cause they got grown ups right now who not people person. They can't even understand how to function in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can't even have a decent conversation because they so much just like, no eye contact. Like never was taught to like you gotta look them in the eyes when you have a conversation with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Ryan?
Bro.
I want to speak on something that Ryan just said, right? And it was so important, and it stood out to me because I know as parents we get busy with working, and you know what? Coming home after you've been working all day, you're right. It's easy to get into that mood. You're right, and I think every parent guilty of that, dude.
Yeah.
But seeing how much that really hurt, it hurt more. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You know what I mean? That seemed like that really hurt you. So I can understand how that felt within the moments of my kids. You know what I mean? Within and growing and me working and doing everything. Because I'm busy doing a lot of different things, right? And it's just about that time, like you said, right? A lot of parents do dedicate more time to thinking about y'all future than even spending time just sitting down talking to you. You know, they're so
Sometimes you
busy
gotta
worrying
teach them
about.
when you walk, it
But
ain't good to always go in.
but understand something, right? Right. Understand something, right? As a parent and doing this for years with multiple children, it's like, man, it's a mindset, and we still growing. You gotta understand, we still growing. Y'all younger, y'all don't see it as we growing. Y'all just see it as we adults, but we
No.
still growing. But no, like this, let me speak. Not saying I'm generalizing this, right? Not personalizing it. I'm generalizing it, right? So I'm saying this, like we still growing as adults, even though we adults, we still growing. You understand? So it's like, but I can see how we can easily fall into that same old rut of going to work, dealing with everything, running your side business, whatever you're doing, and coming home and being too tired to even say, hey, son, how was your day? You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
And that's true, bro. And that seemed like it hurt. And that made me think about me being so busy and the things I do. That's the reason why I try to do more now. You know, that was
Yeah.
a good one. What you
Right.
say,
It be like
Fred?
that, even see, at least you can stay. I've been working, that's it. I, got to squeeze the time and whoop. Man, they got mothers that sit right there on their phones, bro. Bruh, I'm talking about child been for my can I it shut
Right,
down. Phones is a powerful mind control. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You never really realize until you pay attention. Like, I've been sitting here for an hour and she been ignoring that baby the whole time. And a baby can come with 50 million other things, but that's what a child does. A child is like that. You give them some water, they want some ice. They want some ice. Let me get a juice. Like, why you keep asking me? You don't want to eat food. You know what I'm saying? It's like you deal with it as a parent. It's like you just gotta be willing to talk to the child when they're ready to talk. For example, my daddy worked 2 jobs my whole life. You understand? I call that nigga anytime, I don't care what time, and that nigga answering that phone at all at work. For a
right,
long time, we on the phone for hours at any job he had. So
Right.
that call him. Like, yeah, dad, look, let me tell you what happened today. He like, yeah, I'm at work, boy, but look, yeah, run it. He ain't never be like, I'm at work, let me call you back. He don't get that
right,
message.
right,
If he do that, they're really busy. He gotta be right down the middle of the highway or something.
right.
Answer that phone.
Even some parents don't.
Right.
Some parents
That's,
busy.
that's
But
why
they
I
have
asked him that, bro.
stuff
Because
like that. And like,
when he
Wait,
said
hold
that
up, Fred.
last,
Hold up, Fred. Let Ryan say something right quick.
oh,
Hold up. What you
I ain't
saying,
hear
Ryan?
Ryan. I didn't know he was
oh, you
talking.
good?
My bad, Ryan. My bad. Go ahead.
You good? You good? You good? I'm like some parents don't like they have desk jobs and stuff like that. Like some military people. I'm a speak for military because my dad's in the military. Like so far up in the ranks, you get jobs behind desks. Like you busy, but you're not that busy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like
Right.
you can take time out to have a conversation. Like I knew Kevin's dad probably be busy than what my dad is. You feel me? So it's like you don't never get the sense to pick up the phone and
Right.
be like, oh man, I've been thinking about you. How you doing today, man? How your day going? Something like that. Like it never crossed your mind. You feel me? Put that work first. Put that work first, man.
My, my perspective on that is, as a parent, you never stop parenting. I always tell people there's one bill that you'll never get rid of as a child. That's will be a bill in your life till you close your eyes.
Right,
Just because a child is up in age, they'll be here before they stop doing things and stop talking to them. Or, well, they're grown now, so I ain't gotta be bothered with them. But like Ryan was saying, us parents, we do get caught up in our work. We do caught up in our lifestyle. But some like Kel said, you call me at a time, I'm asking the phone. Because we don't get a chance. We don't get a chance to see each other every day. We get a chance to talk to each other every day. So that's my moment when he called and said, "Oh, Kel called me. Let me see what he's talking about." But like Ryan said, parents that sitting on the sofa with no job, there's no excuse why you can't talk to your child. Ain't no excuse why you can't be more influenced to your child. But you influence your child by on the phone, whatever you're doing, social media, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing is too important for you to say, hey, let me holler at my child for a second. Let me talk to my kid for a minute. He may want to really talk to me about something that happened to him today. A lot of these kids be getting bullied at school and they be so scared to come home and tell us as parents because they feel as though we don't care.
What? It's not even that you don't care. You probably tell them, oh, I know you get bullied at school. You better go put the things on it. And if he beats you, you better go back for more. Like, what kind
right,
of mindset is that?
Niggas be scared.
That's animal mentality. Oh, I gotta go out there to survive every day to go get an education. Animal mentality.
That's why I think a lot of these 12-year-olds out here doing what they're doing.
Time out, Kevin. Time out. Listen to what just was said, right? That's the difference between the way we were reared, right? Listening. He said
Right.
that shit sound barbaric. Listen, he said, I gotta go get an education. I gotta go through all this. That's what we had to go through to get an education. But that's the way we were brought up. So
That's the way we
listen,
were
he's
brought up.
saying the way we
Right.
were brought up is not good for him. You see what I'm saying? It's like, so at that moment it should have been a different tactic that was used to really get across to him.
right,
You understand? It's like it say we gotta listen. We gotta listen. We
You know
gotta
what I'm saying?
listen, bro. We gotta listen more. We gotta listen more, bro. And you know what? Before I know you hold that, Kevin. Hold that 1 second. One more question, Ryan. All right. Tell me this. What way you think that could have been handled better? When you came home with that situation, how could that have been handled better?
Sit down as a family and see where we could come to agreement at. Like if we gotta go, if you gotta go up to your school, your child's school, sit down with the principal just to get, cause you know nowadays talking with the kids and be like, oh, he gonna stop this, that, you know, that ain't cutting. That ain't cutting. People,
Right.
kids can say whatever they want, but when it's them alone, you know how barbaric kids is. If you don't,
Block.
if you don't,
Block.
you were saved. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Back when I was growing up, you went to you got down to, oh, your mama came up to the school to tell you about how I'm picking on you. Oh boy, you yeah, we're gonna get you some more.
Right.
We're gonna get you some more. You gonna
Wow.
get some more. But the
Can
parents,
somebody?
but what made it
Oh,
bad?
I thought he was done.
The parents, they indulged in it. It wasn't no, oh, all right. So I can't sit down and get the problem at the school. Let me find out where his parent is. Let me have a one-on-one with his parent. Let me see why his parent ain't involved. You feel me? It might be something at home.
Because that other time going on at home. Straight up. It's like, I'm gonna take it out on you. And I be smacking you and everything. You don't be doing nothing. I done
Right.
step on the back of your shoes.
Because my mom told me, oh, nah, he all right. You all right. Go to school, baby. Hey, it's all good. Go to school, baby. Go to school. You going to be all right. Not taking it serious.
Wow.
That's put me in barbaric mode. So I
Right.
got to
Right.
survive at school.
Survival mode. Right.
Mm.
They bring on that survival mode right there.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead, Kevin.
So Ryan, let me ask you this, Ryan. So you think when the child goes to the parent and the parent's not doing what should have been done for the child, what is this next to the streets? They getting advice from the streets to do? Take care of the same problem they brought to his parent?
Woo.
That's why they go to the street.
See, yeah, that's why we go to the street.
I'm already living this. Like, oh, y'all got boy, I'm about to go jump a nigga. Yeah, I say. I just beat a nigga up for lunch. I'm nice with him now, boy. You start getting nice with it. You start getting nice. I'm saying niggas that was fighting you in school become your partners. You go to beat new niggas out with them. Why, man, that's your partners. We used to fight before we were partners. So it's like really set. It's like that's like gang culture on the slick, huh?
That's like, I got to protect myself now.
Like,
So
you had to see that I knew how to fight to start hanging with me.
So I gotta go into being what you are, bully. For my next step, if my parents can't get involved and I can't go slick, now I gotta be what you are. Now I gotta go bully somebody to show you I could, you feel me?
Right.
To show you I'm barbaric just like you. I just being on the cool.
Wow.
They always got that freshman who was a whole scrub. Then by senior year, that nigga pop. He got coochie and everything. Yeah.
He done turned into a savage.
Yeah,
It made him that.
He done cut class with us and everything. Like, damn, nigga.
It made him that.
Yeah, I understand that.
He went from potential and athletes and knowledge to, oh, yeah, he gonna game bang with us. He gonna be with us.
Can cracking jokes on a kid and taking it too far can be defined as bullying?
Yeah.
Look, I ain't never knew that because I used to be tearing them up in class. Ooh, I'm getting on everybody. It don't matter if you pretty or what. I tell pretty girls up to you think you got something about you. Something about you. You know what I mean? But that's how you could be. And I just feel like,
that's the greatness.
Nigga Joseph. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't dig into a person that don't be Joseph like that. You know what I'm saying? I got you joked out the teacher like we all laughing. But if you a person that just be sitting there and it's like, I'll never like, boom, I wanted to keep on digging into you because I know you ain't got it. I could tell the ones who I jokes with got it and the ones I don't be getting on, they don't really have it for real. I saw your mom, I saw you up the car, I saw all that. I don't never rip you. You hear me? Until one day you feel strong enough to be like, boy, get your. I'm like, boy, you better sit. I saw your mom in that Flintstone car, boy. Your dad had to push it, he had to jump in the driver's seat. Yeah, I'm on you. I'm on you. But if you can't take the heat, sit down to your feet. You hear me? We out here. This is a classroom, boy.
Yeah, so look,
You know,
some of us to the point where they don't even crack jokes or be in the joking mood, but still get it. And that's the great spirits do. No
Right.
cap. That tears some people down because it's like I don't know how to jokes back, but it's like you done started
Right.
talking. Oh, Kevin done started this.
But some
Kevin
people, I ain't
probably
gonna lie,
know me.
some people that was quiet and that was shy, you go to jokes and include them in the little jokes a little bit, they became people. Like they started talking to more people. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them sitting in the back of the classroom no more. Now you don't move up to the middle. You know what I'm saying? And you just did your work, put your head down and answer your question and go. But now we got you talking and stuff, feeling comfortable. That happened too. You know what I'm saying? It's not always bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Some
on
people want to
the
feel
kid.
included sometimes. Yeah, some people want to feel included. You know what I'm saying? My daughter dealing with something like that right now. She said, Dad, nobody include me on the recess yard. I'm like, don't trip. You straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want y'all to feel like you have to go make friends. Always be yourself and they will come around. They're gonna see how you is. But acting to try to fit in, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So my old son go, he go play with on the yard when he get out there. You know what I mean? But I just tell her, don't worry, your brother had to go through the same thing. Yeah, he's popular right now because he the red nigga with the bread and the cute boy. He's straight. He don't even know he was popular until he realized the whole school know my name, Dad. I'm like, I know. He like, you gonna be all right, sis. You gonna be like me. You gonna make a lot of friends. You just gotta know how to fit in with kids. Kids are like you say, kids are ruthless.
Yeah, ruthless.
You know, my daughter walking on tippy toes. I know they're gonna be like, girl, why you walk like that? Girl, you walking like you're trying to run. I know this. I tell my child this. Like, you don't walk flat-footed, you walk on your tippy toes like a ballerina all day. That's how she is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about letting them know about what they're gonna face and how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out good for me as a parent. They come back and tell me like, yeah, Dad, they were saying this, but I didn't care.
Right.
So
far, fellas, from what I'm getting out the conversation, man, is that we need the communication gap need to be bridged, and that goes on both sides. You know, it takes two to get a conversation going and to keep it going. You understand? And that just like wow, man, spending more time on your job versus with your family, or making some time for your family. That's really important, man, for parents. Like I said, everything is not for us to be telling y'all. It's about us growing, right, with the conversation, because we all got to continue to grow. And I'm sure this conversation helps somebody, man, with then saying, well, you know what, I'm going to dedicate more time to this than that, because when that job, the job can fire you tomorrow and they're gonna be replacing you the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just what it is with these jobs, and we gotta stop getting so caught up in it to where it's our world, to where we don't even make time for our family, and before you know it, nobody really feel for you like you want them to, because you didn't take the time.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all
That's
about
very
time,
important for a
man.
man too. It's like, a man is made to work. They always say a woman outlive a man. But we are made to work. A working machine. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you put your time in with your child when it's time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how true that is, but it do seem true, because men do work. We work. It don't matter what we working at. Working on cars, building boats, you working. You wearing that body down. You know what I'm saying? Your back hurting, all that, that's coming with it. So it's like, that could be a possibility. It's like, yeah, I'm going to make sure while I'm here, I can teach as much as I can teach. So when it's time for me to be on my bed or week, you got to wipe my butt. Y'all going to be fighting over who's going to wipe my butt. Yeah, I ain't going to be putting me to the side. You know what I mean?
That's therapeutic, man. I'm telling you, look, that time that you make with your family, you might not even know it, man. It might be therapeutic to you, man. It might help you out in the end from all that stress that you got at your job. Might help you find another way to release that stress. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Somebody say I take
Yeah.
my son once a week just to talk. I call it one-on-one time, just me and him for about 3 or 4 hours. Fact, that count.
That counts.
That count. Man,
See.
it don't matter if you come pick him up for school in the morning, give him donuts and have that. Any piece of time count.
It counts.
No time is like this nigga ain't show up again, son.
What?
I can go with you
Right.
and your dad. Y'all
Right.
going fishing? Tell that boy holler, I'm gonna get a phone tomorrow. I might keep waiting for him, son. That's how we be talking. I swear to I done heard my partners be like, son, you gonna text about your dad? I'm like, honey, like, man, see if Papa let me come through. I'm like, nigga, no, boy. I'm about to let you listen. I'm about to go tell my daddy, boy. He like, son, my daddy, that nigga, boy. I'm like, I'm gonna holler when I get back to partner.
Right.
Like that. You know? And as I get older, I'm like, oh, yeah. I done felt played too, sitting on the porch. And every summer we supposed to go to dinner. Well, you lying. So I see why my partner used to be like that. Like, man, see if I can go to Texas. But I'm like, son, my dad not about to watch you. Your mama ain't about to give you no money to come anyway. Boy, no. But as we got older, I see like, yeah, I don't want to be, I ain't going to leave you on the porch. If I tell you we're going to do it, we got to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Or I'm going to let you know ahead of time that we couldn't do it. I ain't going to tell you the day up. Yeah. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you get the
Right.
bag too, on that day. You know what I'm saying? But I just making it up. Just making that time back up. Gonna always count. Always count.
Yeah, man. From them conversations I used to have with my daddy, man, even when, you know, catching when he used to be in that little zone, 2-hour conversation. I took it for granted I thought I took it for granted when I was young, but a lot of things my daddy told me in them 2-3 hours just standing up waiting on that little change on the Friday. You hear me? That paid dividends, man, and
Yeah.
that helped
Right.
me to be the type of man I turned into be. I ain't perfect, but man, I think I turned out to be okay just off of
Oh,
him
man,
being
let me
there with
know
them little
something.
conversations on Fridays, bro.
This is when you know it's good. This is how I feel. I feel like as a child that's growing up, and I can have a conversation with my dad and y'all and still stay in the loop with it. It shows like the generation, like it's like, damn, that nigga done grew up to the point where he could be telling me when I'm wrong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Damn, that why you did it like that? Why you ain't? I was gonna do it like that, son. You really right. You right. Like now we having a real conversation. It's not now. I'm not in a zone to where I'm learning from you. I'm learning with you now.
Right.
Like, yeah, you want to put in them
Right.
Bitcoin? You want to do stock or something? I'm teaching you. Well, what you talking about stock, man? Look here. I need you to look at the screen all day. If it go down, look, I'm gonna call you and let you know to back up. Cause everybody don't know that. Everybody don't know that. They don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
different than him. Like I'm look, don't take it the wrong way. I'm crying for help because I need to get help me. I need somebody to
Right.
be like, you know, that nigga Bitcoin, you know?
Get right. Get right. I be on everything. I'm like, man, how can you make money without hustling?
Hey,
How can you make money without selling drugs? You're gonna hustle in everything you do. But how can I make this money without going to the streets with no drugs? So look, boom, I got the clothing line. You know, $25 shirts. Now I'm running around with hell. These legal hell. Oh, I got 2 of them left. I don't. You put me, I got a car full of merch. This is all my work.
Right.
I ain't. That phone ring, click, I'm gone.
Right.
Then when I hold up, it feels good to do it like that. Now, because man, nigga comes from, hustling. At least you know you're coming back home when you're selling something that's for merch. You know you
All
go
the
hustling. You
time.
don't know tonight. I'm going to court. I don't know what I'm going to court for. I've been having so many open charges. You know what I'm saying? Judge me thinking I'm stupid, but I'm really like lost in the loop. You
Right.
feel me? But yeah, man, find a way you can hustle without using drugs. Whatever, if you did sell drugs, use that same. But now we're doing it with a business. Now I need a plug. I need a merchandise man. Look here. I need somebody
Right.
gonna have it on drop. We moving like this because this is how Wall Street moves.
Right.
Where we come from. You hear me? You get a black man on Wall Street. Matter of fact, what they do have, the black dude from here named Wall Street Travel. You understand me? He's on top of everything. He's running and gunning them a run for their money, and he's from the street. From the
You from
street.
here, huh?
I mean, that
Isn't
dude
he
like
from here?
Yeah. Yeah, he
he
from
from
here.
here. Yeah, he called him Wall Street
Yeah.
Travel. Black.
Yeah.
Been through that, got a little story with him, you know what I'm saying? But it's like he's up there with them boys, like, man, this stuff is easy. This is like
Right.
hustling. All I'm doing is hustling and watching my product. And when they want it, I'm dropping it off. I got a percentage in everything that my children like. He always say, even though I got 10% in Disney World, I own Disney. I own Disney. You hear me? And like they say, they got this thing called like a slow pace or something like that. When you're dealing with stocks and all that, putting your money into all that, that slow pace is what you want because that money gonna be bigger in the next 5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed it's worth it. You know, that's nice. But like I say, like just find something else. You know, take that hustle mind in. Now if you don't do good with it, cause you ain't know how to hustle from the jump, you got to go back and learn some more. You know, the grams and all that. You got to go back. You hear me? You started making the bread when you was doing it. You was the side man. You hear me?
You know what? I like to hear that. And know what? And kids needed to hear that for the ones that's listening. It's about transitioning. It's about finding a different way. It's about finding your way. About finding a way
Right.
without trying to do something illegal. You understand? So it's beautiful to hear that, man. It's beautiful to hear that because we all positively and negatively affect each other and influence each other like we do know. But I wanted to hear that from, like I said, out y'all mouth because I know y'all younger, but y'all old enough to know different. So with decision making, it's good to hear that fresh thought that y'all have, man, because nobody really know the thinking pattern of a youngster because it's so sporadic within each kid. I mean, you line up 3 kids and like I say, nobody gonna think the same. You know what I mean? So you don't have to, right? And you don't have to think inside the box in order to make it. It's about just thinking. Period. Can you
And
just
giving them the
think?
opportunity to think. Like that's
Right,
what it is.
right.
Like I just feel like I feel like this. As a young parent, I like to show my kids things that like I ain't even know. Like you know, showing them like how to build car batteries and stuff like that. We be watching that on TV. Their minds will like boom, like oh dang, I could build an electric car. That's all you need is that. You need 24 volts and you. I'm like, yeah, you got that from out there. Yeah, that was you know, like just giving the opportunity. Or like I ain't got you ain't got to be a football player. You ain't got to be a football player. You know what I'm saying? You saw how they got the man making water from air. That boy taking oxygen and making gallons of water. 5,000 gallons of water from air. We need to learn how you do that. Black man. Do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First person to do it. Using oxygen to make water. That's just powerful. But if you can't put it on their mind, and like they say, all right, son, it's the best thing to do when they're young because your mind is more imaginary. You know what I'm saying? It's like being as a child, you want what you call it? Swing and acid naturally. You know what I'm saying? You look at something and be like, yeah. Why they don't put lights on them shoestrings, man? Lights on the shoestring? That's their mind. You hear me? I think put lights on the shoestring. They got, you know, LED shoestring.
Say, bro.
Right.
They
Say,
get money
bro.
on
Look,
kids.
we appreciate having y'all on. I know we had y'all on longer than expected, man. You know, 2 more questions for Kevin and Ryan, bro, before we get them off here, man. But like I said, we can talk to y'all all day, bro, because the
Right.
conversation is very engaging. You know
Let's
what I mean? But
roll.
I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, bro.
Man,
So 2
they
more
taking
questions
up
for
your
the
time,
fellas,
man.
y'all.
Let's roll.
That's where we're going to be on the show.
We
Maybe
gonna roll,
start
man.
for
I
April. We
like
may
this,
be
man.
late. You hear
Let's
me?
roll. For real.
They start for April. We might be late. Let's
All
get
the
it.
time, all the time.
What you got, Kevin?
I done forgot now.
Take
I
another
told
one.
her dog I'm under the weather, dog. I'm drinking this tea.
Get that tea.
I
I know you
know
got that tea
I
in
know
there.
we touched on this some hibiscus tea for my I ain't feeling too good today. But I know we touched on the rap thing a little bit. But Kevin, by you
Oh, yeah.
being in a rap game, while you being in a rap game right now, at this day and age, at this time, hold on, dog. There ain't no coffee. Let you drinking her. You should have coffee in your cup.
You
It
supposed to
was cold.
you supposed to have that done. You supposed to have that thing done.
My child boy, why
Hold up
y'all
that.
on?
Man, ask your question, man. Ask your question. Can you
Anyway,
ask your
dog.
question? I'm trying to get my hot toddy ready for bed tonight. Look, could you ask your question?
Yeah, that thing, yeah.
How
Shit.
much of the how much the rap game is playing a bigger, is a rap game playing a big part in influencing these kids to go out here and do the things that they're doing.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. The rap game got like they got a lot going on. Like everybody want to be that guy, that main guy. Everybody want to be the one in the light. Not just dudes, female too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, son. From me coming up small to me being up now, yeah, they done created a lot of new thoughts and a lot of gangsters, like people that you wouldn't even think of live that life. You got girls you wouldn't even think would have did no stripping thing. You got niggas who used to be in a
Right.
library who wouldn't even think that he's a gunslinger. Like what? So it's like musically involved. People think about it like that. Like, so it's just certain orders that they look at. Because a lot of people like this. Like it's like the NFL, man. Like the NBA, all that. We have a lot of different teams, right? Everybody don't like the same team. It's not two teams. It's not just two teams in each sport. It's 35 or whatever. Everybody got their own opinion. So it's like that with rap. You have that rapper you want to look up to. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of people looking up to NBA Youngboy because a lot of things that he's rapping about is coming up in his paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they beating bodies, they getting money, he got 9 children. You know what I'm saying? He taking over the world. So what they're looking at is like, man, look, I want to be like Youngboy. Nigga don't want to be the Wayne. You hear me? Nigga don't want to be the Kid Cudi's, the Kanye's. Niggas do want to be the Kanye's. People think they really throw it off for real. But it's just like, oh, nobody want to be Jay-Z. Niggas look at the Kanye. I be saying, I'm like, damn,
Easy.
Kanye making a whole, yeah. Kanye got him coming behind him. You know what I mean? Wayne got all the new generation Wayne, but they don't want to be. They want to be like more of the old rapper of them. They don't want to be the upgraded rapper. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be like Wayne telling them, I did time in Rikers Island, man, for a gun I had in New York, son. It was like the most craziest time of my life. Woo, woo, woo. They don't want to like look up to that type. They want to look up to what you used to do. Like they look up to DMX when DMX was like doing his diddy bop in the streets. But when DMX was like out here rapping, increasing that soul in that rap, nobody didn't understand till he died. Like the young people, like, man, DMX really was talking some stuff. I'm like, son, yeah, he rapped about that Bible. You know what I'm saying? He rapped about that Bible. He's like, man, I just remember DMX robbing. They got that documentary. He was robbing with the dog. You know what I'm saying? He put that dog on you by himself. Him and the dog robbing. I said, you like that's enough. You should have thought about the time when he was on them drugs and he had $100,000 concert. He was telling Swiston, I'm not going to no concert. I'm getting loaded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to study the whole thing. You know, so you got to study everybody on the team that's part of the team and what makes the team. Like, for example, I'm just finding out, I'm not a basketball fan like that, but Kobe, he was a good player, but he had a mean attitude on the court towards his team. You know what I'm saying? He dogged you out. He dogged you out bad. And all this coming out after he died. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know he'll make you look so bad to where you might not even make it in the next game. But he was doing that in his mindset, showing you like, man, I practice all day and all night. Y'all practice for a short time and go home. So I don't want to pass you the ball. I'm not going to pass you the ball. I don't see you practicing like us. That's how Kobe was. That's what I'm seeing in the documentary. I'm like, damn, I didn't know he really had a side like that in him. He still had a street side in him.
Kobe wanted to get to perfection.
Yeah.
He knew getting to perfection may not reach, but he was like, he's still going to work 10 times as hard as the next man to get to perfection. That's what most people do. That I feel like if you work to get to where you are, like if you touch a lot of money and you ain't used to have a lot of money, I feel like that's what you do. You sit there and don't work and perfect your craft. When you make it, you just make it. You just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I done did everything I need to here. But it's still more work and effort that you need to put in, because it's not just about you. Well, to me, it's not about me. Because I could die today or tomorrow. If I get $1 million or something like that, I could die today or tomorrow. It's not about me. It's about who's coming behind me. You feel me? What's my family like? That's what my family don't understand. It's a whole. It ain't just me by myself.
Right.
What you got, Fred?
Oh man, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. Kev asked my question. He stole it. He must have seen my question on the.
Well, I'm 1 for 10, so I feel better than
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I just appreciate him coming on, man. I just
Okay.
appreciate the
So she
young
was
brothers
talking
coming
about
on, man.
my girl
Hopefully
was
they
talking
can
about how
pass.
y'all feel about like undercover brothers coming out.
huh?
Wait.
They got a man.
She
He
see
just
some
got
of
out
her.
of prison. He's been in prison for 15 years. He said any man that's been in jail for 10 plus years mess with a train. He said anybody who been in jail that long mess with the trains in jail. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that to be true or false or what? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know y'all opinion on it.
He did 15 years.
That's,
That's a
hold
whole
up.
nother show.
That sounds like an anonymous letter. How y'all? That sounds
Man,
That's
you
a
got a
whole nother show, right?
whole. You asked me a hop.
Because he just got out of jail for doing 15 years, right? So he got exposed. The video got dropped, and he said it's nothing to be exposed about because he's been in jail for 15 years. So they should have known that he was messing.
So his girlfriend exposed him?
No, the punk cousin exposed him, but the women was like, "I got kids,
Wow.
so we be messing with him."
Oh, Lord.
That's
Funny
a
though.
time out.
That's a minus letter right there.
Time out. Time out. Time out.
Letters, that's one.
You got a whole hot pepper letter. How you ask us a
That's a
hot
whole
pepper
nother
letter
letter.
that like?
Just out the blue.
He said he gonna sleep whatever way it goes, women, transdite, whatever.
Oh
He
my
just gonna
God.
sleep. So how y'all? That's what we're doing these days, obviously. Some men, not all men, but some men.
He did 15 years and decided he wanted to mess with other men. He did that because he wanted to do that. All men who do 10, 15 years don't decide they want to.
He was making it like he was just like everybody. He was like most real nigga up in there that y'all wouldn't expect. Damn.
Man. That's
I ain't never did 15
yeah.
years, but I don't think that's true. I think that was his church.
Appreciate that, man.
Man, listen.
Listen.
Look, man.
I'm telling you, that's
He
Look.
can't.
like
He
Look,
trying to shift
man.
that weight over to other men. No, that's your problem.
That's your charge and your charge
Yeah,
only,
man.
brother. Take
You
your
can't blame.
charge only, brother. Like, look,
that
don't
brother.
try to say any dude. Man, that's your charge, bruh. Take your charge and run with it, bruh. It's like, nah, man.
Then all
Nah,
the
that's
women
your
like,
charge,
some
dog.
women like, no, he coming up here saying that and we be messing with him. Like, oh, he be running through the city. This is,
That
oh Lord.
that's not even our conversation for the day. That's not even. That's not even.
We can't hear you. We can't hear
That's a
you.
whole nother letter.
For him to say that.
You can't hear.
Now, when you date a nigga and he done been in jail or he done did a certain amount of time, you gonna automatically feel like you gotta question him or ask him like, have you ever played with the men up in there before? Because he basically said he was in undercover, but none of the females never asked him about it, so he didn't feel the need to tell it.
Oh, man. Oh, that you could have came
Man.
up. So you got old lady and everything.
He was messing with females.
Oh.
So
Girl,
when they
don't you always mention accountability?
Yeah.
Don't you mention? All right, he got to take accountability for his own actions and decide to be with them type of people. All men, because you go to jail, you don't decide you all of a sudden. You got choices, man.
This is
got a
another
right
conversation.
hand. You have a right hand. You have a left hand.
a lot of people, and
You
I'm
decide
sorry,
you want to play baseball. That's on you.
a lot of people is bisexual now. Men and women, they go both ways.
I ain't in that generation.
The world has plots. I'm happy I got a man.
Say, dog.
It's
If a man, listen,
What the hell?
but that's
What
because
I don't
happened?
know, dog.
they trying to come out with
This
her.
is a whole other conversation.
She done
Nigga
came
said
on and
Baby girl
said
just served us a
something.
Hennessy on rock.
I'm about to say we was on Coca-Cola and Sprite.
I told her that. I was
She,
like, man, you about to
She
I
done came.
mean,
She
even
done
look, she must have saw me pulling
my
up
dad
and said, "Well, since Earl pulling up, I'm about to serve their ass right now." I'm like,
Oh
look where
man.
that came from.
She done
I
came.
said,
She
I
done
said,
came
oh,
and changed.
Listen.
write this message right here from what's going on.
Sign that letter.
I told
So
y'all.
she got to write that letter to the show for a hot cover letter. We'll discuss it on another platform. But if a
Boy.
man brave enough to take that much wood, he a grown that man. Y'all, you know,
Say, bro,
that nigga.
y'all
If
gonna get us knocked. Y'all gonna get us knocked off, bro.
Say though. Say though.
That's
Kev
wild, bro.
gonna say something to get us knocked off, bro.
Say though.
I'm telling you, I'm trying not to, dog. I'm
I
telling you, I'm under the
know,
weather,
dog.
dog. I'm trying not to say
Nah,
this.
them boys is drinking something. I don't even got nothing to drink, but
Say, bro, look, you're gonna have to write that letter and we can address that on another day because we
Right.
need time to talk about that. And but just to
A lot of
clarify
time.
that, that's not for no any man accountability. He need to take his own charge.
Yeah, you gotta take it on.
Officer,
You got
that's you. You know
that's
what I mean?
you.
Take his own charge.
Say, bro.
He need to take his own
When
charge on
we
that
have
one.
that
It's
show,
like,
bro, we're gonna have to put rules in, bro, because we don't need Facebook knocking us off. Somebody had a guest on one time and somebody said something and they knocked the whole show off. They
yeah,
knocked the
man.
whole show off. So when we have that
But we
discussion,
want that,
it's gonna
that
have to be
letter. We want
respectable,
that
bro.
letter.
It's gonna have to be
We
respectable.
want that letter.
We can't get our
Listen,
show knocked off, bro, because
listen,
yeah, Kev, you know
listen,
your
we
daddy
want
gonna
that
say
letter.
something crazy,
see,
and
I
bam,
was
they
listen.
gonna block us off.
If
I'm
he put his
sorry,
hand on and
y'all.
say, Mr. Officer, I
Look,
took all that wood.
You know,
You're
look,
we
going
see,
that man.
see what I'm
got the
saying? See
Instagram.
what I'm saying?
Instagram.
I just say he was waiting to
Yeah,
see. Say,
Yana,
bro,
it was me, Yana.
Earl,
Yana, he did it to me. No, no.
No
I just
stars in
Like
told
I
you
You know
said, dog, you
what?
that
know
man.
the
I just told you that man was waiting to say
right.
something, bro. He
Say,
couldn't wait.
bro.
I'm trying not to say nothing
Stupid,
about
bro.
that, dog.
Say, bro.
I'm drinking my tea.
If
Dog, I'm
y'all
drinking.
wanted to talk about that, man, y'all gonna have to send that letter in. Like I said, 'cause look, send that letter in because it's like, man, it's so complex.
Send that letter with all
And,
the
and, and,
details.
and then she educating us. A lot of people bisexual. Like, wait, whoa, hold up, bitch. It's like shit.
I ain't even selling that. They're
Man,
selling that now? Yeah, go buy you
man,
some bisexual.
it's like, look, though, we was talking about
You
Coca-Cola
get
and
everybody.
Sprite. Coca-Cola and Sprite.
Yeah,
She
but he
came in and said,
she
well,
Some
came
look,
with
bisexual.
rocks
the
and
whole
Hennessy.
Hennessy in there, huh? Come on, you hold
it's
that.
on the
She ready
rocks.
to about to go down. She like, I got something for y'all. I got.
Right. It's like, what the? Say, bro,
Yeah,
man, look,
listen.
though. Thank y'all for coming over. We appreciate
You,
y'all, man. Send the pepper letter in and we'll address it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lil
Okay.
Kevin. Thank you, Ryan, bro. We really appreciate y'all, bro.
Appreciate y'all,
We
fellas.
salute
all right,
y'all,
man, look
dog.
here.
Thank y'all,
Anytime.
man.
Pearl, thank you for coming in and messing our show all up.
Them boys, they drinking a little bit faster now. I done saw them hit it about flip.
Oh, it's about to end
I
tonight.
think,
My nerves bad. All right,
I think
nephew.
my shit is gone, man.
Love y'all, man. We gonna holler at y'all.
Salute
Peace out,
y'all, man.
fellas.
I think they knocked off my coronavirus out with that one. I ain't got the virus no more.
Sit down.
See,
Where she came from with that one, boy. Pearl hit us with a pop, pop,
well,
pop,
she
pop.
see us the
Jeez.
Hennessy on the watch this fast.
It's like, wait.
Everybody said, keep on going with it, keep on going with it. Hold
Say,
on,
bro,
man. Let's
let's
go
do
another
this
show,
post
man.
thing before we get off of here, bro.
What you got? What you got?
I got 6 games, bro. Since we short time, I'm gonna do 4 NFL games, 2 college games.
Mm-hmm.
First game, Chicago and the Vikings. Who you got, Kev?
I hate to say it, dog. I'm gonna go with Minnesota, bro.
Minnesota. Who you got, Earl?
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm still trying to think about who's Chicago quarterback.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
He averaged
Um,
like about 120 yards pass.
nah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota on there. They got some nice wideouts. They got a nice little offensive game going.
I'm
They
taking
look tough.
Minnesota too.
Right.
Atlanta, Tampa Bay.
You know,
Let's
me a
go,
different.
Kev.
I wish both of them could lose.
I know that's
But
why I asked y'all this.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with Shady Brady, dog.
Brady.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tom Brady, dog.
Yeah. I think that Tampa Bay gonna beat them boys. I'm going with Tampa. I'm going with Tampa on that.
All
It'll
right,
be a
Tampa.
tight game.
I'm taking Tampa too. Miami and the Jets.
Tua playing?
Nope,
Yeah, make a difference.
that's why I picked the game. Throw you all the way off.
And look, Tua not playing.
No.
Who
Mm-mm.
the backup? Damn.
Bridgewater.
I'm gonna lose. Oh, Teddy Shirley. I'm
Teddy?
gonna take Miami. I
Yeah,
saw
I'm about to
Teddy.
say,
I
yeah,
saw,
man.
I saw two
I wish
gloves.
we had
I saw
Teddy.
two gloves Teddy.
Fuck, I wish we had
Yeah, I
Teddy
seen two gloves
Bridgewater,
Teddy last
man.
week.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick
He only been there
Teddy
last week.
Bridgewater too. Yeah.
Taking Miami.
Yeah, man.
Miami,
I'm
the Teddy and Waller.
I'm taking the helicopters.
Okay,
All right, go ahead, take them Jets where you landed. Jason Terry.
Seattle and the Saints.
I'm taking Carver. Fuck all that. Who playing? Jameis or the Red Rifle?
Red Rifle.
I'm gonna take New Orleans. They can't let Geno Smith come to New Orleans and beat them like that, dog.
They're
I'm gonna go
playing.
New
Seattle
Orleans, man.
playing good. Seattle playing
But they
good,
got Geno
boy.
Smith though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with the Saints.
And DK Metcalf hurt, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
Seattle playing good though. But I'm gonna go with the Saints, man. I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think old Redhead I think his next game gonna be a little sharper.
I'm gonna take the Saints.
He wasn't that bad last week.
No, he wasn't that
He
bad,
did
but
good last week.
yeah, but
No interceptions.
he had no interceptions, but he missed a lot of. I mean, he took some conservative throws.
He
Say it like
fumbled. He
that.
turned the ball
Right.
over
Yeah,
inside the 30.
yeah.
All right.
But shit, Mark Ingram did the same thing too.
Alabama, Texas A&M.
I can't stand Bama, dog. But
I'm
man,
going with Bama. Bama.
I'm gonna go with Alabama,
But
dog.
we're gonna make this one hard. We're gonna give Texas A&M 7 points.
Now Texas do play Alabama real hard, so they play. Texas been doing real good too. But Nick Saban, dog, I hate to go with the. I'm gonna take Bama, dog, with the 7.
Bama
Still
with the
going
7.
with Bama with the 7. Yeah. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be more than that.
I'm taking Texas A&M with the 7.
You think?
Hell no.
No, dog.
I'm taking Alabama.
I don't know, dog.
LSU, Tennessee, man.
And Graham,
In Baton Rouge.
LSU, Tennessee. LSU really showed me something against Auburn last week. They really, they really tried to get their groove back. That was a great comeback against Auburn.
Tennessee, nice.
I think LSU won it.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee is, man, but that's a hard one, though, man. You see, LSU and Tennessee.
Tennessee got one of the highest scoring offenses in college.
I know. LSU defense ain't the same though, but they did show some pars against Auburn last weekend. But you're talking about 2 new head coaches too. What they playing at LSU?
12 o'clock game, though. 11 o'clock game. Early.
Dang it. I want to say the whole team, dog, but reality's telling me that Tennessee will come to play. Let me see what the audience said. James O'Connor said LSU.
I'm going with LSU. I'm gonna go with LSU because LSU gonna play them hard.
I'm
Tennessee,
taking
it gonna be a
LSU at
good game.
home.
Yeah, Tennessee gonna play a good game. But LSU gonna play them hard, bro.
That's gonna be a good game.
I'm gonna take LSU. I'm gonna take the home team, but something telling me that it's gonna be a fight, a dog fight.
All right. Next week I tell y'all the scores because it's in my other paper from
All
last
right.
game. So we'll get the scores next week and let you know. I think Earl was up. Earl and Cam tied for the lead.
No, it
I'm
was
pretty sure I would be.
No,
no, it wasn't.
it was
It was
5.
me and
Who you
you.
crazy?
It was
you,
5-2. Me and
5-2,
you, and
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I remember that. But look, good show, good show, my brothers. Oh man, thank you to Lil Kevin, thank you to Ryan, man. We really appreciate y'all, brothers. Like you said, man, they wanted this show again to be a part 2. Bring them back on. We brought them back on. Hopefully, we answer and ask all the questions that y'all wanted. If there was more, like I said, man, we'll do it again, probably at a later date. We're bringing on a couple of other different kids, but I like talking to the youngsters. I like hearing what they think, because it helps us. It helps us grow as a community, man. That's the reason why we do this show. It helps us grow. We have our show coming up October 22nd, man. We finally got a venue. We're gonna be at an art gallery out there. We're gonna have tickets for sale. So for people that want to go to the show, man, we look forward to y'all being out there. We plan a good show for you guys. The show traveling. Thank God. It's our first season. We going on tour with the show, man. We traveling with it. Next year will be a full year. It's a blessing to be doing this. Like I said, with my brothers Kev and Fred, you know what I mean? It's real humbling for me to be growing like this and to be exceeding heights that I never really thought about. But if y'all really want the merch, holla at me. If you want one of the flying hats, like I said, Beaver, Rabbit, Nutra. I don't make regular exotic on it. If you want the Rabbit, the Beaver, or the Nutra, holla at me, man. I don't make regular wool, exotic only. If you want some of the fly gear, holla at me. A lot of it's customizing. Um, Most of it is tailored around what hat you buying. Pretty much with shoes you're gonna pick. Call me when you're ready to look exclusive. Holla at me. Beats by E. Guyton on all platforms. What you got, Kev?
Hello, Beast. Can I get a oh hey, yeah, right there. Since well, what about cotton and Esther? You make polyester and cotton? I take an Esther hat.
Rabbit,
This
Beaver,
oh my bad.
Nutra, exotic only.
One of the guys in the job got some old deer skin. They can make me want some deer skin. That's
Man,
exotic.
he
Oh,
got some raccoons outside. I need you to make me a raccoon hat.
with a tail on the back of it.
Tail on the back.
Like I said, man, appreciate the show. Appreciate y'all taking y'all time out of your busy day to come support us.
Right.
Like Earl said, October 22nd is going down in D-Town. Don't miss out like it did in New Orleans. Don't call saying, plug me in. Let me see what's going on. No. Bring your ass out there.
Right.
We ain't plugging nobody in. We got no chargers. We got no power plugs. So come on, plug me in. Let me see what's going on. No. Come out there. Like I said, hashtag we tried shirts is out, available. Get you. If you're going through it, you've been through it, you're trying to do your best, and your best ain't good enough for somebody else. Hashtag you tried.
Right.
Stop trying to live for somebody else. Live for yourself.
Right.
That's the message. Live for yourself. I do need me a gold halo. Now, I'm gonna call Beast. Did I get a gold halo? At least I get a black halo or something. I know there's no rabbit, there ain't no Nutra, there ain't no beaver, there ain't no human skin, whatever you wanna call it. Half leather, half skunk. And, but you don't do regular hats. You do exclusive hats.
Let me explain. Right? You know, understand something, right?
Right.
A regular wool hat is just like regular herb, regular weed. So why buy regular when you can get some exclusives? And that's just with life. That's just with life, period. Why buy something regular when you get something exclusive? So that's the difference within the pay. That's the difference within the grade. So there's regular wool, and then there's exotics. I mess with only exotics. So that's the class of, like I said, felt
One
that I
more
deal
time
with.
for him. One more time for him, bro, so they can understand.
Look,
Hit the brim for him one more time. Hit the brim for him one more time so he
look.
can understand.
That's the reason. Look, I want people to understand that though, serious, because they call in and say why this hat is so much. Like I
Right.
said, it's a $10 wool hat. You can always go to Nicole Fry. She have great items. So if you want a hat that's in your price range, holla at Nicole Fry. She has some nice dope hats. But if you want something exclusive, exotic, you understand what I'm saying? Rabbit, beaver, nutria. Holla
Oh,
at me, man.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
My bad.
you see
My
it.
dog, my
Rabbit,
dog, my
he,
bad.
come
is it
on, man. Come
See,
on,
now you
man,
gonna look, Cal ready to
is it
find me.
waterproof?
He ready to find me. Fred
Rabbit. See,
Yeager.
look, rabbit, beaver, nutria, holla at me, man, if you want that. That's the reason why I said people need to understand there's a difference. You can get the
Right.
regular wool or you get exotic. That's the difference. And I hand make that. It's not store bought. But go ahead, Kevin.
I'm done. That what you got, bro?
Man, shout out to everybody that came through, man. Shout out to all y'all for the love and support. Appreciate all y'all. We really do. Got the good people products online. Y'all hit me up. Don't forget, hit me up. Merchandise. I got some other exclusive stuff about to come out next week. I need y'all to get at me about that. But yeah, it's all love over here. Follow Man Free 504. Instagram and Twitter. Y'all already follow me on Facebook. You hear me? So let's make it happen. Y'all come out there to Dallas.
On the real,
Come
on
out
the
and
real.
I
come
got
bless.
like I
One
said,
more
if
thing.
y'all want to
One more thing, Kev. You know, hey, look, I know I usually cut you off every week, bro. I usually do
every
it.
week,
I
I
do
think
it
you do it
on
on
purpose,
purpose.
but that was an accident. I wanted to tell Earl about that 1800 in that coffee cup. He talking about he was sipping on coffee all day. All the while that shit was 1800 and he sweat bricks like saying a full quarter of an NBA game.
I just started sweating, brother. 1800 just
Man, you
started
been
working.
that
The
1800 been
18 been
kicking in
working.
before you pulled that other bottle.
He went from drinking coffee to
It was all
wine. Now
it
you on
was already
1800.
working
Say,
before he
man,
caught you pulling that shit. You was already
like I
there.
was saying, man, that's Kev the comedian. That's Free 504. I'm E Guy the creator, and we out this thing, man. We gonna
Much
see y'all
love,
next
y'all.
week.
One.
Holla at us.